What's the wildest way you got revenge quietly? So I worked at this coffee shop downtown for 3 years. Not the fancy chain one. The small local place where regulars knew me by name and I knew their orders before they even got to the counter. My boss, Kevin, was this guy who'd inherited the shop from his dad but acted like he built the place himself. He'd show up maybe twice a week in his BMW, check the register, and complain about something before disappearing again. I opened the shop 5 days a week at 5:30 a.m. I ordered supplies when we ran low, fixed the espresso machine when it broke down, and even made our Instagram posts that brought in college students. Basically, I ran the place while Kevin took credit. The worst part? He paid me exactly minimum wage the entire time. Every 6 months, I'd ask for a raise, and he'd say, "Business is tight," while wearing his new designer watch. Meanwhile, I couldn't even afford to fix my car's broken AC. Then last summer, I finally asked for a manager title and $2 more per hour. Kevin laughed and said, "You're just a barista, not management material." That night, I decided I was done. But instead of quitting right away, I made a plan. I spent 2 weeks writing down every single thing I did that wasn't in my job description. All the ordering details, the maintenance tricks for the machines, the special recipes our regulars loved, the Instagram account password, everything. Then I took that list and erased it from my phone. I didn't need it anymore because I knew it all by heart. It was just my insurance policy. On a Friday when Kevin actually showed up, I handed him my 2 weeks notice. He rolled his eyes and said, "Whatever, I'll just hire someone new on Monday." During those 2 weeks, I was the perfect employee. Came in early, stayed late, smiled at everyone, but I didn't train anybody because Kevin never hired anyone. "Why waste money on overlap?" he said. My last day came, I handed over my keys, and just like that, I was done. I went home, blocked Kevin's number, and applied to 5 other coffee shops. 3 days later, I got a job at this cool new place across town. Better pay, actual benefits, and they respected my experience. I was finally happy. Then the text started coming from my old coworkers. "The milk order didn't come in today. Where do we keep the backup coffee filters? The espresso machine is making that noise again." I answered them at first, trying to be nice. But then I got a text from a number I didn't recognize. It was Kevin using his wife's phone since I'd blocked him. "Need the Instagram password ASAP. Also, where's the contact for the paper cup supplier?" I read it 3 times before putting my phone down without answering. The next day, 5 more messages. The day after, 10. I kept my silence. A week later, my friend who worked nearby sent me a photo. There was a handwritten sign on the coffee shop door, "Temporarily closed for renovations." But there were no renovations. The real story came from the regulars who found me at my new job. Kevin couldn't keep the place running. Orders got missed, machines broke down, and the quality tanked. The regulars abandoned ship, and without the Instagram posts, no new customers came in. 2 months later, I was walking to my car after work when Kevin appeared in the parking lot. "Please," he said, looking completely different. Wrinkled shirt, messy hair. "I'll make you manager, full benefits, name your price." I smiled and said, "I'm already a manager here, and I make $7 more than you ever paid me." His face fell. "I might have to sell the shop," he whispered. I just shrugged and got in my car. But as I was about to drive away, I rolled down the window. "You know what's crazy, Kevin? All those years, I would have stayed for just a simple thank you now and then. Not even the money, just some basic respect." His eyes widened like that had never occurred to him. 3 weeks later, I was helping my new boss design our second location when I got a text from my old coworker. She sent me a picture of the coffee shop. It wasn't closed. It was open with a new sign, under new management. She'd pooled money with 2 other employees and bought it from Kevin at a desperate price. They asked if I'd come back as a consultant to help them relaunch. I did, for free, because when people value you, you don't need to keep score. Last week at the grand reopening, the place was packed. My old regulars were back, and the new owners put up a little plaque by the register that said, "Every person matters to this business." Kevin showed up too. He stood outside watching through the window for a long time. I almost felt bad for him. Almost.